Warning, warning, this might shake your belief system. I have proof that you can manifest money or other things that you want quickly and fast into your life. I'm going to share with you real life proof, and then what's going to happen is you're going to watch the magic unfold in your life. This is Jake Ducey with JakeDucey.com, and let's dive right into this video. Okay, so I made this video because there was an individual, I don't see every message that I get, but there was an individual that wrote a message to me and they said, "Dear Jake, telling people about techniques that manifest money is destructive, unfair, and can only lead to disappointment." Notice those words. It is destructive. It can only lead to disappointment. I understand that you make videos to get clicks so that you can make money. But if you are truly conscious of the energy you are sending into the world, stop with that online snake oil. It is clickbait to tell people they can manifest money. Goes on, then it says, "Remember, karma is just waiting to bite you in the ass." And what's funny is I was actually about to make a different video on proof, because what I've been starting to do on Instagram is save the comments of these amazing stories of people manifesting money. So I want to now share with you pretty much the opposite end of the spectrum of somebody who's used the techniques that I share here in order to attract money quickly in their life. So here it goes. So first though, I normally don't read all the comments because I get 1,000 comments in the first 24 hours on a new video. So that means roughly I'm getting 5,000 comments a day on YouTube approximately. So I can't read them all. But one thing I started doing just in the last 48 hours is saving ones I noticed that are really cool manifestation stories. So I was going to start doing that. Then I saw that comment from the other individual. So I just wanted to address it for people that are on the fence about Jake seems like a positive energy. He seems optimistic, but these ideas seem so silly. There's no way this can work. Or if you're on the far extreme, like this individual that believes that I'm literally making this stuff up. So I was about to share, I screenshotted a couple from direct messages on Instagram, and I was opening up my computer here to actually show them. And then this comment from 22 minutes ago popped up on YouTube right here. And so I want to read it. It says, "I just stumbled on your video." Ironically, this video that he commented on says it's the video called "Receive Unexpected Money in 24 Hours or Less." And this is the one that other person disagreed with me on. And it said, "I just stumbled onto your video and I had never heard of you before. I'm very impressed with your enlightening enthusiasm and you're great to listen to, I received a notification of a sale on eBay for $12.99. I have not had any sales for at least a month or more and was shocked to hear that cash register sound of an item sold, especially while watching your video for the first time. I'm a brand new subscriber as well. Coincidence? No way. Thanks for sharing. I truly enjoyed this video." That literally came in while I was making a reply to this other individual, which is just absurd. First of all, that's the way the universe works. And then I wanted to share with you and read with you a couple of these other ones that I screenshotted on Instagram. And the point is, you can manifest anything you want. And if you really are unsure, you start with reprogramming your subconscious. I'm going to share a couple more and then I'll talk about these ideas. Right there down below is my free success hypnosis, though, jakeshypnosis.com, that you can use to start to change your belief systems associated with what you can and cannot attract into your life with respect to money. Here's one that I just got. Now these are I just started doing this, saving these. So these are all from today. This one says, "I watched this video last week." This is on Instagram because I posted a clip from Instagram of my video, "How to Make Money in 24 Hours. I watched this last week and the next day I had a $1,000 tax rebate and 5 new bookings." These are just today. I mean, I probably get, I would think at least 50 to 100 of these a day. So between YouTube, and I can't read all my YouTube comments, it's impossible. There's too many of them. This one says, from on Instagram right there, it says, "So overwhelmed your teachings and my practice have been gathering momentum. Today I was so blessed. A dear friend sent me $100 to help me with my dentistry. I have to go out of nowhere. Thank you, universe. I am so grateful for this financial abundance, and I receive bucket loads of money in from all different sources. I mean, I could probably, a new thing I'm going to start doing is if you have amazing success stories, go onto my Instagram. It's just my name, Jake, or at Jake Ducey, and direct message me and comment them down here too. And share your stories. So now I want to address that original comment versus these ones that I just noticed. It's about 4 o'clock today, and I probably spent 10 or 15 minutes reading through a few comments, and I found 3 just like that in a couple minutes. And now I want to address them. Okay, so now nice and good camera instead of my iPhone, and I wanted to talk about this a little more. Normally I would never, and I do not ever respond to people that disagree or whatnot, but I thought in this instance it would probably be valuable because I can totally relate to the first individual's message that I read to you guys that was about, like, basically she believed I was full of BS and I was like making this stuff up and therefore karma was going to be bad to me because I'm lying intentionally or something. And I used to look at reality that way too, so I can really emphasize with that comment, I grew up thinking that my body was who I am. If somebody said, who's Jake Ducey? I would have said Jake Ducey is this age and he's 6'3" and he's this many pounds and, here's his life story and this is who he is. That's not true. That's not who Jake Ducey is. Jake Ducey is the name of my physical body, but I'm a spiritual being in a physical body. And the potential of me as a soul, as an infinite soul that transcends this physical dimension, my life lives on forever, the essence of who I am lives on forever. This spirit energy is beyond my name, it's beyond my body, and it's beyond anything that words can even describe. And when I first heard those ideas, I thought they were ridiculous. I used to think that the law, like when I first heard of the law of attraction, I was like, this cannot be real. When I first heard about thoughts become things, comment that down below. Thoughts become things. Comment that down below. I think it's one of the best phrases that it was ever created. Thoughts become things. When I first heard that, I thought it was silly. I'm like, it's cute. Yeah, right. And I don't know when this first individual found my work, if it was one video and they thought it was BS, so they wrote me or whatever, but followed by, I hardly spend any time reading comments, partly because I don't like being on technology and partly because I filmed all day today. I filmed like 11 videos today. So I've spent a lot of time working today. So I literally can't read through them all. But I just shared with you 3 that I found in about, just a few minutes. And as I was making this video, I refreshed my notifications on my YouTube comments and I shared with you that other individual that had never heard of me. They watched my video, how to receive money unexpectedly in 24 hours or something like that. And while watching it, they got a notification that they made a sale, their first in months on eBay while watching my video. And then he ended that comment with, coincidence? It's not a coincidence, it's a natural law, or in other words, it's universal law. And that is whatever you truly in the heart of hearts believe creates your reality. So I used to think it was ridiculous that I could manifest money. This individual said that it was destructive to tell people that they could manifest money because it only leads to disappointment. So I used to believe that until firstly I started putting all these principles to test in my own life. I always say the phrase, suspend your disbelief. Comment that down below. Suspend your disbelief. Suspend your disbelief. Now, I had to start suspending my disbelief. I was struggling with my career. My wife was in debt, or she was my girlfriend at the time, but she was in debt and I couldn't pay for crap. And I learned about the subconscious and I was like, is this really real? Or is this people that are trying to sell me into an ideology? Similar mindset to the individual that commented to me, so I can totally relate to that. I'm in no way trying to make this individual feel wrong. I want to address it as opposed to just writing them back on a message where no one else gets to see it. So I used to believe that, but then I was like, well, maybe I can rewire it. Maybe these people are telling the truth, these individuals that I was inspired by. I love Dr. Joe Dispenza. I love Wayne Dyer. Individuals like that I learned from. Bob Proctor. And so I created my own success hypnosis. You can download it for free and use it every single day for free. It's jakeshypnosis.com right there down below. So click right there right now down below. Just scroll down and then you'll see Jake's Hypnosis. Click that and then you can start using it every day for free. And so I decided to suspend my disbelief. So I made this success hypnosis for myself and I said, I'll just give it a try. And I took it to the logical extreme. So my first thing I would say to the individual that wrote me that message, or anyone else who thinks similarly to that individual that wrote me that message, questioning, like thinking that I'm making this stuff up and I'm somehow a bad person and karma's coming to me because none of this stuff is real or anything like that. The first thing I would invite you to do is, have you actually done these techniques? And even if you believe these things that I'm saying, you know for a fact they're true, you can feel them in your heart or your soul, use these techniques to the utmost. I took it to the logical extreme. I started playing that success hypnosis every time while I showered. 5 to 15 minutes depending on the day, right? Depending on quick shower, long shower. I started doing it every time I journaled, and I journal for, 5 to 25 minutes a day. So I played it while I journaled. I played it while I showered. I played it while I would stretch, 10 to 25 minutes a day where I would stretch. I would play it while I would cook, while I'm cutting vegetables or whatever I'm doing. So I was playing this thing for hours every single day, based off of the ideas I'd heard from other people that said you can rewire your subconscious. The reason you don't have what you want is because your programming with respect to whatever it is that you desire is blocking it, your subconscious programming. If you can rewire it, your subconscious, you can get everything that you want. So I was like, I suspended my disbelief to give it a try. And that's when my life changed and things started showing up in my life. And so now I want to start a new segment on my channel. It's going to be called Proof. It's going to be Law of Attraction Success Stories. So I shared a couple of them, after that first individuals, but I want to tell you now why you actually can manifest money fast, contrary to what that individual was so certain that I was intentionally misleading people. I want to share with you the contrary. So here's why you actually can manifest money fast. Here's why those individuals that I shared with you their stories, here's why they did it. And here's how you can do it. Everything is energy. By the way, if you have amazing success stories from the things I've shared on my channel, techniques, strategies, videos, ideas that I've shared, and they've happened to you and you've even commented them before, the chances are, I probably haven't seen them because like I said, I probably get 5,000 comments a day, and I just literally wouldn't be able to read them all. So you can direct message me on Instagram at Jake Ducey, and send them to me. If you don't have Instagram, send one to JD, just the letters JD at jakeducey.com. And then we're going to start saving them all. Cause I thought it'd be the coolest thing, like every Sunday, a Proof Law of Attraction success story where I share your story of using these ideas that we talk about in our community in order to create the things that you want in life. Anyways, so the reason that you can manifest money fast is quite simple. Everything is energy. So your past is irrelevant. Now, the woman that said I was like, BSing everyone and karma was going to get me because of it. When I had beliefs, because I used to think like that. I was like, this is hogwash. There's no way this works. I hadn't actually tried this stuff. And I didn't understand the actual science behind it. This isn't woo-woo. Everything is energy. This isn't like I'm not making things up. Everything is energy. A piece of paper that has that is a $20 bill, which is really just a piece of paper. It's energy. If science looks under a powerful enough microscope, they find it's energy. My body is just energy. That's all my body is. The lights right here that I use to light this room, because I'm filming now at 5:30 while the light is down, so I need my light. They're made up of energy. Your body, your chair, your computer, everything, your bank account, it's all made up of energy that's all moving at different rates of vibration. And when scientists started deconstructing physical matter, because we used to believe Newtonian physics basically in a nutshell was basically like, the world is physical. We live in a world of matter. And energy is this unexplainable phenomena that is somehow caused by physical matter. See, that wasn't true. That was just that we hadn't suspended our disbelief long enough to look into the workings of the universe. That was wrong. And what we ended up finding out is that matter is made up of atoms, right? A-T-O-M-S, atoms. Those atoms actually aren't solid. They aren't physical. We would assume that they're physical, but they're not. They're made up of 95% empty space. And you say, what's that empty space? It's non-physical energy. It's spirit energy. This physical reality isn't the only reality in the universe, isn't the only reality in human existence. We actually live in infinite realities. Science also tells us that energy is never created or destroyed. Remember, money is energy. My body is energy. The money you want, the car you want, the house you want, the career you want, the love you want, the life you want, anything is just energy. And energy is never created or destroyed. So what is that telling us? Something very simple. If energy is never created or destroyed, where is all the energy? It's locked up as potential energy in a non-physical dimension. It's locked up as potential energy in a non-physical dimension. So where is the money that you want? Where is the relationships that you want? Where is the career you want? It's locked up in a non-physical dimension. And the way that you create it in a physical dimension, in this physical reality, is through your consciousness. And if your consciousness is, oh, this guy is ridiculous, he's making things up, karma's gonna get him, there's no way you could attract money, there's no way you could attract money. How could you not attract money? I mean, people through all human history have attracted money. If it's just energy, then how do you direct your energy to attract money? Or how do you direct your energy to attract your dream career or the goal that you want? Through your own focused energy. Now, what is that energy? It's called thoughts. See, you can see your bank account. If you log into your mobile banking, you can see how much money you have, right? Whatever that digit is, whatever that number is. What is that? It's an energetic symbol of the amount of money you have. It's an energy symbol of the amount of money that you have. Right? That's all it is. It's an energy symbol of the amount of money that you have. What is thoughts? Technically, I should say, what are thoughts? That'd be proper English. What are thoughts? What are thoughts? Thoughts are non-physical energy. What is a wall? What is my body? What is this shirt? It's physical energy. It's energy moving at a dense enough vibration where our eyes can pick it up. Our eyes you're not seeing me right now. You're seeing a certain projection of energy and molecules that's sending an energy signal back into the mirror reflectors in your eyes, that's sending an electrical impulse to the cells of recognition in your brain that's saying, this is Jake Ducey. And then we have energy symbols, they're called language, that allows you and I to communicate right now, but it's all energy. That's all anything is. So what are thoughts? They're energy you cannot see, but you see the effects of them. We live in a world of cause and effect. That's the simplest way to explain manifesting money or anything else. If you're watching this, who sent me that comment, obviously I'm excluding everyone's names for privacy reasons. I appreciate you sending that. And I'm just sharing my thoughts back to you. And I know there's probably a lot of other people that watch my videos that think similar. And I want to share because I feel like if you can suspend your disbelief, you'll see these things I'm saying are true and your life can change forever. If money is energy and thought is energy you can't see, and we live in a world of cause and effect, what is the cause? Cause means the causal, the actionary thing that creates the things in your life. So the cause is your thought patterns or your perception. This individual's perception is that it's destructive to tell people they can attract money. My perception is that you can attract any amount of money that you want because you're an extension of God energy. Where does money come from? It comes from God. It's God energy. And that money is simply energy, and your thought pattern and your consciousness in respect to your ability to attract money into your life determines whether or not you can actually do it. That's my belief. And so if thought is the causal substance that creates the effects, the physical experiences that you have in your life and the circumstances of your life, then the question beckons, if effects are the results of your life, your bank account, your love life, your career, your happiness, your self-esteem, all the results in your life, everything going on, those are the effects. What's the cause? It's non-physical thought energy. You remember the person that said it was their first time they've ever watched my video, and while they were watching my video for the first time, they attracted a $12.99 eBay sale? And they said, coincidence? Question mark. Obviously, it's not a coincidence. What is it? It's natural law. It's called cause and effect. They had suspended disbelief while they watched my videos. And so they accessed a part of their consciousness, of their infinite, all-knowing, all-creating consciousness that they ordinarily didn't access before my video. And my video was able to be a kickstart that allowed them to access a dormant force within their own consciousness that allowed them to attract a sale that previously they didn't believe it was possible. Most likely they didn't believe it was possible because, like the individual said, for the last month plus, they hadn't been able to attract a sale. And so more than likely they were carrying their past with them into their present because they were saying, what's possible? Well, for the last month, nothing had worked out yet. All of a sudden, I come onto this video, and it was called How to Receive Money in 24 Hours or Less, and I'm saying, hey, you can attract money quickly into your life. It's just energy. If you shift your consciousness into a consciousness of already having, miracles will unfold, and quick results will come into your life. And in less than, the video couldn't have been, I don't remember how long it is, 10 minutes maybe? In 10 minutes, that person attracted a sale, and they hadn't had one in months. Why? Because their consciousness shifts, so their thought patterns shift. If thought is the cause, their thoughts shifted to, yes, it is possible for me to attract money. The cause shifted, so the effect changes. Boom, they heard the cash register sale of eBay and they said, I hadn't heard that sale in so long. Why? Because their thought pattern changed, and thought is simply energy. So if this is starting to make sense to you, download my free success hypnosis, jakeshypnosis.com, right there down below, and start to use that to train your subconscious mind to attract more success and abundance into your life. Now, this isn't just for money. The reason I'm talking primarily about money right now is because the original comment that was saying that I'm BSing people was in respect to money. They said it was destructive. And my thought is, and then they said it leads to disappointment. It only leads to disappointment if you believe it leads to disappointment. If you believe that your thoughts actually lead to you creating the results in your life, then it's not going to be destructive. It's going to be constructive because you're going to change your thought patterns and attract the things that you want and have a newfound inspiration for life. Then it's the exact opposite. So comment down below, what I want comes to me fast. Comment that down below. What I want comes to me fast. Comment that down below. What I want comes to me fast. What you want can come to you fast if your consciousness shifts and you suspend your disbelief long enough to give this things a try instead of constantly going back and forth. If you plant an orange seed in the ground and you put it in and you water it for a week, but then a week later you take it out and you say, this doesn't work, this is BS. This is destructive to say that you can put a seed in the ground and it'll fruit. Well, I would say back to you, you gotta leave the seed in long enough to do. You can't be half in, half out, half in, half out. In the Bible it says that a double-sided man, or like a double-edged man, is unstable in all their ways. What are they saying? Everything is two things. If you're half in and sometimes you believe it's possible and the other times you're going back into saying, no, I can't do that, and you're stuck in the physical reality and you forget you're a spiritual being in a physical body and you're not bound to the limitations of this physical realm, then what happens is you're constantly going back and forth. In essence, you're pulling the seed out constantly and not allowing it the time necessary for it to fruit in your life. So comment down below, what I want comes to me fast. Okay, so this is a super long video and I only have 6 minutes left on my card space. I don't know how long this is. It's got to be at least 20 minutes. Normally I try to make shorter videos than that. But I wanted to address that because there's probably people, maybe it's you, that watch my videos and you totally believe, and yeah, this will just further allow you to attract things that you want into your life. But then there may be some other people that are on the fence, and I want to share with you, I understand your feelings, but what I'm inviting you to do is suspend your disbelief. Comment that down below. I suspend my disbelief. Suspend your disbelief long enough to put on the hat, to put on the level of thinking that says I am a divine being. I am worthy of everything that I desire. My thoughts do become things. I can manifest more money. I can manifest more prosperity. I can manifest new, amazing, enriching relationships and friendships that uplift me. I can manifest new, enriching awesome lifestyle, everyday things that allow me to travel the world or that allow me to get into better shape. I can manifest new levels of vitality, focus, concentration, confidence, self-esteem, excitement about life. All things are possible to the people that truly believe and are willing to put on this level of consciousness. That's what I believe, and that's my mission here with this channel, is because I've seen what's happened in my life when I believe. I started my career as a 19-year-old college dropout. I did 2.5 semesters in college, and I decided I was going to be an author. Everyone told me I couldn't do it. It wasn't going to be possible. Like, there's no way. Backstory is I failed junior English class in high school. I was only passing my college classes because I copied off my roommate, Cole Carter. What's up, Cole? I would copy off him, and I was in almost all of his classes because we were both on the same basketball team together. I did poorly in my SATs and my GPA in high school. The reason I got into college is because I was a first-team All-San Diego basketball player, so I was really good at basketball. And so I was able to play basketball in the college, was able to get in the basketball department, the sports department, was able to get me into school because of that. But I wasn't smart, and I knew that. Like, I knew I only got into college because of that. And so I had a self-image of myself not being very intelligent. I never did good in tests. I actually was prescribed Ritalin for a while in high school because my teachers told me I had ADD and ADHD, and they told my mom that, and I had a lot of parent-teacher conferences, and teachers were calling my house a lot, calling my mom a lot, and complaining about me. I couldn't focus. I didn't think I was smart. I definitely couldn't write. And I publish books with Penguin Random House, which is the #1 English publisher in the entire world. It's the biggest publishing company in the world. And what changed? I suspended my disbelief about who I thought I was and what I thought reality was. Everyone said that I couldn't do it. Everyone said, Jake, here's why it's not going to happen. Why don't you go back to school and do writing in your spare time? This isn't going to make you money. Guess what? 95% of authors don't sell 2,000 books. Kid you not, that's a true fact. 95% of authors. Think about how many books are published now with self-publishing. I don't know, 20, 30, 40 million a year. Maybe it's more. Only 5% of them even sell over 2,000 copies. You can't live off 2,000 copies. It's impossible. Do the math. Even if you're selling your book at $10, that would be 20 grand if you could sell them all in 1 year. But the stat is that 95% of authors don't sell 2,000 books in the lifetime of the book. So how did I make it out of that rabbit hole? Well, Steve Jobs used to always say he was the exception to every rule. And so I started telling myself that as an affirmation because I watched a documentary on him. I started hypnotizing myself every single day for success. I stopped believing I was a physical body. I stopped saying, oh, it's destructive that you can't attract money. I stopped saying, oh, it's not going to work out for me. I just put all those society beliefs on the side and I said, what would happen if I said at the time, I could be wrong and this won't work out. But what would happen if I rewired every thought that I had and I literally believed success could come to me quickly, I could attract new opportunities out of nowhere, money could come to me in 24 hours, great opportunities for love and romance would come to me absolutely. I now have attracted my soulmate. All of these things, what if I believed that? And other people maybe thought that was a silly belief system because it was fairy tale. What if I just truly believed that? What would happen? And the result is my life today. And so I'm really passionate about this because I know it can change your life, but you have to start affirming. Great things are on the way now. All I want is here now. I'm a divine being worthy of everything that I desire. Download my free success hypnosis, jakeshypnosis.com, right there down below. Share your success stories with me. Now, do that because I love to know. They make me happy. Obviously, when I know that I'm inspiring someone, it obviously makes me feel good. But don't do it for me. Do it for everyone else, because if you send me a direct message on Instagram, if you send an email to jd@jakeducey.com and title it testimony, and you share your manifestation or law of attraction success story, whether it's money, love, happiness, career, weight loss. I got a really cool weight loss story the other day. It doesn't matter what it is, share it, because there's a likelihood I'll share it on a video and it'll inspire other people. So don't do it for me. Do it for other people. Do it to inspire other people. That's what we're all here for, to inspire and uplift everyone else. So share your success story right here down below. After you write it down below, copy and paste it and send it to JD at Jake Ducey. Copy and paste it and send it to me on my direct message at Jake Ducey on Instagram. You're a powerful being. You're capable of more than you believe. Hit the subscribe button, the bell notification right there down below. Everyone that commented that I shared your story, thank you for doing that. I appreciate even the one that said that I was BS because it allowed for this awesome conversation. Please let me know if this video speaks to you and inspires you. This video is from the bottom of my heart. I love you. I appreciate you, and I'll talk to you soon.